Hey everyone, welcome back. Today, we're diving into another fascinating piece of American coin history, the 1969 Washington quarter without a mint mark. Now, at first glance, this coin might look just like any other quarter you've used for decades of pocket change. But here's the surprising part: in the right condition, this little coin could be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. That's right, something you might easily overlook in your spare change could actually be a hidden treasure. So stick around, because we're going to explore what makes the 1969 no mint mark quarter so special, how to identify one correctly, and most importantly, how much it might be worth today. Let's start with a quick bit of background. Every U.S. coin carries a small letter, called a mint mark, which tells you where it was made. For example, P means it came from Philadelphia, D stands for Denver, and S represents San Francisco. But here's a detail that often surprises new collectors. Before 1980, coins struck at the Philadelphia Mint didn't carry a mint mark at all. So if you find a 1969 quarter that doesn't have one, don't assume it's an error. That's just how the Philadelphia coins were made. However, that doesn't mean these coins can't be valuable. Their true worth depends heavily on condition, rarity, and occasionally unique minting features or die varieties that make them stand out. So why is the 1969 no mint mark quarter such an interesting find for collectors? Well, most of these coins went straight into circulation and were used for years, meaning they picked up scratches, dings, and wear. Finding one that survived all those decades in exceptionally high-grade condition is quite rare. If you happen to come across one that's been well preserved, maybe even looks brand new, that's where the real value comes in. Coins graded at Mint State 65, MS 65, or higher are considered premium quality, and collectors are willing to pay impressive prices for them. In fact, depending on eye appeal, luster, and strike quality, a pristine 1969 quarter can sell for anywhere from a few $100s to a couple of thousand. And while there aren't any famous double die or dramatic error versions officially tied to the 1969 quarter, collectors still pay extra for examples with subtle striking issues, or for coins that simply look stunning for their age. So, how do you check if you've got a potentially valuable one? First, look at the date. It should read 1969. Then, glance at the spot near the lower right of George Washington's ponytail. That's where a mint mark would normally appear. If that area is blank, congratulations. It's a Philadelphia issue. Next, examine the coin's overall condition. Look closely at the details in Washington's hair, the sharpness of the lettering, and the feathers on the eagle on the reverse side. If all those tiny details are still crisp and sharp with minimal wear, it might be worth sending off for professional grading. Coins graded by trusted services like PCGS or NGC can gain significant market credibility, and a high grade can make a huge difference in value. Serious collectors who want to build top-quality sets often pay a premium for these graded coins. Now, let's talk about the part everyone's curious about: value. If your 1969 no mint mark quarter has seen a lot of circulation, it's likely worth its face value, just 25 cents. Maybe a few dollars if it's in very nice shape. But if you're lucky enough to have one that's uncirculated, with no visible wear, you could be looking at $100 to over $2,500, depending on its grade, in a few rare instances. Nearly flawless examples, or coins with striking quirks, have sold for even more, sometimes reaching $5,000 or higher at auction. Of course, prices fluctuate based on collector demand, grading results, and overall market trends at the time of sale. If you think you might have a winner, your next move should be to get it professionally authenticated and graded. This not only verifies that it's genuine, but also gives potential buyers confidence in what they're getting, which can raise your selling price. You can take it to a trusted local coin shop or submit it directly to a grading company. Once it's certified, you can choose to keep it as part of your collection or list it for sale. Popular platforms like eBay, heritage auctions, or great collections are great places to connect with serious collectors looking for coins like this. The 1969 no mint mark quarter is a perfect reminder that sometimes the most ordinary looking things can hold hidden value, whether it's due to a pristine condition, a subtle minting quirk, or simply surviving decades untouched. This coin has earned a special place in the world of U.S. coin collecting. So next time you're sorting through your change jar or checking out an old coin collection, keep an eye out, because you never know when a small, forgotten coin might turn out to be something truly special. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more coin collecting stories and tips. And tell us in the comments, have you ever come across a 1969 quarter or another coin that turned out to be more valuable than you expected? Until next time, happy coin hunting!